As a professor, have you ever wondered, did a student actually read the syllabus? Or maybe you wanted to confirm, what did they actually view in my resources? The statistics tool in your class site can help you answer these questions. The tool appears in your left-hand menu. Only professors can see the tool. Students don't see it at all. So once you click on Statistics, we'll see a dashboard. This is an overview of the visits, activity, and resources of our site. While this bird's eye view can be very helpful, the real power of statistics is in creating custom reports. Before we do that, we need to set our preferences. So clicking Preferences in the menu, the most important option is under Activity Definition to select the checkbox to include all tools. I hit Update, and I've saved my preferences. Now I can start creating a custom report. By default, you'll see a predefined report called Most Active Users, and it explains that it's a basic report to show who has visited the site in the last 30 days. But we might want something more robust than that. So to do a custom report, we'll click Add. We'll see right away in the What that we can create 3 types of reports: visits, events, and resources. Visits are how many times has somebody come into my site, accessed my site. Events, what did they do when they visited my site? And resources, which specific materials, documents, web links did they access? In this example, we'll go into events. By default, it selects all possible tools. If I wanted to select an individual tool, I can click on that tool name. If I wanted just a few tools, I could control-click on a PC or command-click on a Mac to select individual tools. In this example, I'm going to select all tools. For the time period, I'm going to choose last 365 days. If I had a specific start and end time, I could choose custom. The users to include in the report, I'm going to choose all, but if you chose role, for instance, in a class site you can choose the student role or the teaching assistant role. Custom will allow you to choose a specific person and to drill down on their activity alone. I'm going to choose all. In the How, it says, which materials or items do you want to include in the report? Almost everything is selected by default. One option is not, so I'm going to control-click or command-click to include that element in the report. The grayed out items are simply not available in the report type selected. I can either generate the report down below or save the report. I recommend saving the report because it'll save you the time re-adding the same materials. I've specifically left off a step, however, and the system will tell me. So I'm going to click Save Report, and up top I have an error message. It says title field is required, but I don't see a title field. Well, here in the report area it says specify the report title and description. I have to click this button right here called Show. Now I can enter in a title. And I save my report. All of my custom reports will appear right here in the My Reports area. Clicking on the title will bring up that report. And I can sort by name, user ID, any of these headings. I can see the date and the number of times an activity has happened. Please be aware, this is just a preview, so if I want to see everything, it says viewing 1 of 20, I can actually show as many rows as possible, and now I can view all of the activity and see which students have accomplished which tasks. Or more importantly, which students have not accomplished those tasks. In this example, I can see that the student 1 has come in, student 2 has come in, student 3 has come in, student 4 has not, and I also have a student 6 as well. And I can also see that some have done some activities but not others. If I sorted by the tool, for example, I can actually see who has interacted with the tests and quizzes tool, the syllabus tool, etc. This can be very handy to determine whether or not somebody has been interacting with materials or tools that you expect them to. And so that's an overview of the statistics tool. I encourage you to experiment, and I think that you will find it very helpful.